So to calculate the length of AB, we see that AB corresponds to being the hypotenuse of this first triangle. Okay, I'm going to label that as triangle number 1. So to find the length of AB, if we know the sides of this triangle number 1, we can use Pythagoras to find the length of AB. So the longer length here of this adjacent side of the triangle is 6 minus 2. That's going to be 4. And the shorter length here looks like is between 3 and 1. So that line segment is going to be of length 2. And let's just double check that the length of this side is indeed equal to 4. Okay, so it touches at 6 and it touches at 2, a difference of 4. Okay. So AB squared is going to be equal to 4 squared plus 2 squared. AB squared will be equal to 16 plus 4, which is 20. Okay. Therefore, AB will be the square root of 20. Taking the square root of 20 gives us something in between 4 and 5, right? So 20 square root is equal to 4.47. Part B asks us to find the length of CD. So to find CD, again, CD looks like is this guy over here. It's a hypotenuse. Okay, and we need the length of its sides of 2 and 2. So CD squared is equal to 2 squared plus 2 squared. CD squared is equal to 4 plus 4, which is 8. CD, therefore, is equal to the square root of 8. It should be a number slightly below 3. And let's see what that number is, 2.83. And finally, in part C, we want to find, what do we want to find here? EF, or the length of EF. And EF is here. So EF squared is equal to the length of this line segment here, which seems to be 4 units in length, and the length of this line segment here, which seems to be 3. So 3 squared plus 4 squared. Okay. So if you do all the algebra, okay, and isolate EF, you're going to see that EF is equal to 5. Okay. One thing I do want to mention is one of these popular Pythagorean triplets, as we call it. And as an aside in red here, I'm going to mention that. One of the very popular triplets is the fact that 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 5 squared. Another one that we saw earlier is, which one was it? 6 squared plus 8 squared is equal to 10 squared. Okay, and there's a couple more Pythagorean triplets, but these two by far occur more often than the other ones.